2024. Do you feel poor in Korea?
Oh.
It was very strange feeling when we arrived in Korea because when we were children, we always imagined Korea as a very, very poor and cheap country because we lived in never in Seoul. We lived in Jeollanam-do in a very remote village. So everything was more cheap, even the restaurant, and we were in the family context. But after this trip, I really felt poor.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. In this video, I hit the streets of Seoul asking foreigners living here and traveling here, do you feel poor in Seoul in 2024? We talked about cost of living, saving money, and we compared what it's like here in Seoul to their home countries. Also, if you're currently studying English, I recently released my course, 미국인 전의 여행 마스터. If you're planning to travel this or next year, this is the perfect course to upgrade your English so you feel confident ordering in a cafe, talking to the immigration officer at the airport, ordering in restaurants, and so on. Click the link down below to watch a free sample lesson. Without further ado, let's begin the video. Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, I'm Eddie and I'm from Venezuela.
Are you living in Korea?
Yeah, I've been living here for 2 years. I work here as a model.
2024. Do you feel poor in Korea?
Korea is pretty affordable. Of course, food here is more expensive than in other countries like mine. But the thing is, here also salaries are higher. But the inflation is a problem. But I don't really see the like last year was crazy because you see like kimbap was like 2,000 and then next week was 3,000 and then 4,000. And I felt like I was in Venezuela back again. I was like, what's going on here? I'm in Venezuela.
Monopoly money.
But right now it's stable. It's stable.
Feel that?
Yeah, right now I feel it's stable. Look, I know a lot about inflation. I'm from Venezuela. Prices are not soaring up like before. I think it's okay. It's not that bad right now. So I think it's affordable, but because I'm single. I live alone, I'm single, and I live in a studio, so it's okay. But for a family, it would be impossible. Like having children here, I understand why people don't have children. Like how can you afford like all those stuff? It's so freaking expensive, I couldn't. If you're alone and if you're single, even I think some people here don't even date because they don't, not because they don't want, because they don't have money. So how can you date when you have to spend so much money on dating?
Hey, how's it going? What's your name?
Hi,
Where are you from?
I am Victoria. I'm from the United States.
What brings you to Korea?
Just travel, trying new food, shopping, just kind of a whole experience.
All the above.
All the above, yeah.
Do you feel poor in Korea?
No, if anything, I feel richer.
Okay, tell me more.
It's a lot less expensive here to eat out, to shop, for clothing, transportation. It's like half the price, I would say, compared to the United States.
Where in the U.S.?
Minnesota. It's up north.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it particularly expensive in Minnesota?
No, I would say it's kind of the same as the rest of the country, but like I just went shopping for some jeans, which usually would be about $100 in the U.S. per pair. Yeah. Here, I think I got 3 pairs for $50, 50 US dollars, so about half.
But are they nice?
Yeah, they seem nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Jiun and I'm French, but my mom is South Korean. So she was born in Busan, and but I live all my life in France, and now I live like since 6 months in Korea.
How did you get to Korea? What brings you here?
My dad is French, my mom is Korean, and all my life with my 2 big brothers, I didn't really feel exactly like a French or exactly like a Korean.
Sure.
So I always had like some question about identity. A few years ago, my brothers and I decided to go on a journey of identity journey from France to Korea by car. So we spent 3 years on the road, crossing Europe, Turkey, Iran, Central Asia, Mongolia, China, until Korea, and we settled here in Korea to take back our Korean identity, kind of. So now we are studying Korean language because I think it's part of the identity. It's one of the most important thing for me to feel really Korean.
Speaking Korean.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
Yeah,
That's so cool. So you spent 3 years traveling, moving through many different countries.
Yeah, right.
Living there for short periods of time, maybe some longer.
Yeah.
Eating food, spending money. Do you feel poor in Korea?
It was very strange feeling when we arrived in Korea because when we were children, we always imagine Korea as a very, very poor and cheap country because we lived in never in Seoul. It was my first time in Seoul this year. We lived in Jeollanam-do in a very remote village, so everything was more cheap, even the restaurant, and we were in the family context. So I always thought that France is an expensive country for me and Korea would be like the cheap country. But after this trip, I really felt poor, as you said, like when we arrived in Korea, because it was like so expensive, especially about like so many countries, like I don't know, Iran, for example, one subak, one watermelon, it's like 20 cents each watermelon, and it's even better the taste. So when you arrive in Korea, especially about like the fruits, it's like so expensive. So we were really shocked. It was like Swiss or even more expensive in some way than France. So it was very struggling for us, especially, you know, when you do this kind of travel, you really have like to have a strict budget, not to spend, you know, like, your money. It's like not 3 years of vacation or holidays. When you arrive in Korea, it's like the first months I really thought, like with my brother, that we can't settle here in Korea and it would be like totally impossible for us to live here.
Too expensive?
Yeah, exactly. But after
gotta get that subak.
Yeah, exactly. So nowadays we don't eat like fruit so much, like very few. In China, for example, it's way less expensive. The price is like so different. In the Chinese market and the Korean market is like day and night. So, but after a few months in Korea and a few months in Seoul, we also discovered like some good place also to buy, and more we speak Korean, more we know Korea, more we discover like some place that we could really spend less money.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Sadia. I'm from New York.
All right, New Yorker.
Yeah.
What brings you to Korea?
I am here to study. I'm at Yonsei University studying business, specifically finance.
2024, you come here. Do you feel poor in Korea?
I don't feel poor in Korea. I feel extremely rich.
Okay.
New York is so expensive. It's actually mind-blowingly expensive, and I hate living there, but I was born and raised there, so I can't leave. But
where in New York? Manhattan? Or?
Yeah.
Wow.
But all of New York. I was born in Queens, but then, you know, I go to school in Manhattan, so I'm always there. But everything's so expensive, so like getting food here is like what I would get in New York would be $15. Here it's like $5. So I'm in shock. So I feel rich, and it's not normal for me.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, my Korean name is Uyong, and my Russian name is Nastya. I'm from Russia. Last year I was living here for 6 or 7 months as a university student, and right now I have a working visa, model or dancer visa.
Do you feel poor in Korea?
Yeah, I feel super poor, like extremely poor.
Tell me about that. Why?
Because in Russia, I'm not showing up, but my apartment is like 2-story apartment, like 2-floor apartment in Russia. And I don't say like I'm not rich in Russia or my parents not rich. We just like casually living in Moscow.
Middle class.
Yeah, like middle class, strong middle class. So I can afford a lot in Moscow. I can go to cafe every day. But in Korea, so I spend about 1.5 million won here per month. It's extremely low price. I think I need more because I love shopping, and I'm not going to expensive shops. But even Honda clothes is super expensive, and dancing classes is extremely expensive here too. Like in Moscow, one dance class could be cost like man won 10,000, but here dancing class is someone won 30,000.
Is there anything here that's been like particularly expensive that you're like shocked? Wow, why does it cost this much?
For me, expensive is like my gathering with my Korean friends, because like I don't drink alcohol, but they do, and then I drink one soda, but I still have to pay like 25,000 because like we all gather.
Cut it up, yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
They tell me at the beginning, Eddie, we're going to split equally, and I'm like, okay. So I try to drink as many cans of soda as I can because they drink too much, and that is expensive. Like when they go out, they just spend so much money, and I don't understand why. That's probably the only thing that is expensive here.
And eating out, I would say it's about half of what I would spend in the US.
What'd you eat for dinner last night?
Last night I actually got pizza.
Okay, that's all right.
Just because I wanted to change it up. I've been eating Korean food the entire time I've been here.
Yeah,
so.
you need a little.
I was missing home a little
yeah.
bit, you know.
And how much was the pizza?
What was it? Maybe like 14,000 won. So about
Just you?
for me and my boyfriend. We
Okay.
shared it. So that's about
You
10
ate-
US dollars.
You ate together for 14,000 won.
Yes. Yes, it was a big pizza. Yeah. Which
And
is
you were full and satisfied.
full and satisfied.
US dollar right now is just like
It's horrible.
horrible.
It's horrible.
But compared to the rest of the world, it's still strong.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not.
Case in point.
This is my first time in Asia, actually.
Yeah.
So,
I think apartment was the biggest shock for me because of deposit system. Just rent is okay. Like it could be 500,000 or it could be 1 million if it's super fancy apartment. But deposit, like especially apartment, which is like in Korea, the like apatse, you can't rent apatse for low deposit, like 10 or 50 million. You can't. You need to deposit like 1 ok.
100 million, 100 million won,
million
yeah.
won. And I don't know who has that money.
Yeah.
I know that Korean do some like debt in a bank to afford it, but for me it's crazy.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
Hello, I'm Annie and I'm from Pakistan.
How long have you been in Korea?
It's been almost 1.5 years. Yeah.
And what are you doing here?
I'm a student here at Yonsei University. I study business administration.
Speak any Korean?
Of course, 한국말 하죠. 다 한국어로 공부해야 되니까.
그럼 오기 전에 공부하기 시작했어요?
약간 조금만 독학했는데 근데 제가 어학당 1년 동안 다녀가지고 그래서 1년 동안 이제 말하기랑 고급 한국어 여기 와서 했어요.
짧은 시간에 너무 잘하게 됐네.
아니요, 잘하기는요. 요즘은 이거는 기본적이죠.
Do you feel poor?
Like I'm funded by the Korean government. I don't feel essentially very poor, but sometimes like when you have to make a purchase or go for housing, sometimes I feel like it's inadequate. So
Is there something that's like kind of shocks you sometimes? Like, why is this thing so expensive?
taxis, yeah, taxis are expensive sometimes, especially late times or some odd times when you want to go. So yeah, sometimes I feel like they're over expensive than they should be. Yeah.
Compared to Pakistan?
Of course, a lot more expensive than Pakistan.
Is there anything here that you're like, wow, things are cheap, but this is kind of expensive?
No, nothing.
Nothing. So you're going to school here. Did you find a place to live?
Yeah, I'm being in the dorms. The dorm is so cheap too. Oh my god. I just remembered. For the entire 4 months or 5 months that I'm staying here, the dorm is $1,500. Rent in New York is $3,000 a month on average, or probably more.
Okay, so 1,500 USD for 4 months.
Correct.
And 1 month in New York is, say it again?
My friends pay around like $3,000.
Yikes.
Yeah. So.
Hey, how's it going? I know you.
I know you know me. Well,
I
nice
know
to
you
meet
know me. Okay.
Well, it's nice to meet you again.
Yes. Remind me and everyone, where are you from?
My name is Jerry. I am from Nigeria.
K Explorer on YouTube. Check him out. How long have you been in Korea now?
7 years.
7 years. Do you feel poor in Korea?
I mean, sometimes, even when I was a student, I lived within my means. I'm a scholarship student, by the way, so I was getting like, 800,000 won back then? Like in 2017 all through 2021, 22?
Per month?
Per month, yeah. From the government, 800,000 won. I felt like that was enough. I did not party. I don't drink. I don't know, like none of that. I stayed in the dorm and I just bought food from the convenience store. I eat a lot of rice. I'm a kongbap guy,
Yeah.
So kongbap actually, went up. I remember, getting kongbap back then for they have different sizes. You have the small one, you have like the medium size, you have the big one, and of course, like different brands also having like different prices. But back then in 2017, 2018, it was about like 1,000. If it's expensive, like 1,200. But now it's like 2,700, like 2,701. That is why I significantly noticed like when it went up, like the price. So it's a shame, but I try. Like I said, I try my best to live within my means. I never do anything crazy. So yeah.
Okay. What do you spend most of your money on?
Food.
Food. Number one, food.
Food, because I don't cook, so I eat out almost all of the time. Like right now, I spend a lot of money on food and hanging out with my friends, because they go to like bars and stuff. And as I told you, then we have to spend money on that.
How much money do you need to make per month in Korea to be comfortable? Seoul.
We've paid the rent.
Everything.
I think I need 2.5 or 3 million won. Like buying food, buying clothes, going out at least once per day. Because when you live in Seoul, you wanna go out. You wanna go to fancy places, you wanna take some pictures, and it's all expensive. And traveling is expensive too. Like I love to go into Yanyan, and just KTX tickets plus taxi will cost about 100,000 won.
Wow, yeah.
So just go there and go back. And food there way expensive than here.
Yeah, sure.
So going to, for example, Thailand will be cheaper than going traveling in Korea.
Now I know you've lived here for a year and a half, which is long, but not that long.
Exactly.
Even in that short time, have you seen Korean prices go up at all?
Yeah, the most significant thing was the 교통비, the transportation prices. Like it was like 100만 or something.
100만 won?
No, 100won, 100 won or something. But still, like if you commute daily, you can feel there's a significant rise.
For sure. Are you able to save money?
That's the thing. That's the thing. I used to live in Vietnam. Yeah, Vietnam was so cheap that I would literally only spend like 500 a month. And I was spending a lot because Vietnam is cheap. But here, it's the problem. The contrast is like I feel like I spend most of my salary. I try to save because I'm very frugal.
Yeah.
So I try to save some money, always try to save some money. But to be honest, sometimes I feel like, I'm only saving like 20%. When I came from Vietnam and I came here and I went to a cafe, it was like $5 for a cafe? For a coffee? No. But right now it's just usual. You go to a coffee shop, you spend 10, 12, and if you're on a date, then you have to spend 25, 26. And I'm used to that right now, but you know that you are like spending, and for Koreans, I just see that they don't care. They just spend. There is a spending culture here that they don't really care about saving.
I'm going back to Russia this month and I'm gonna save money in Russia because saving money here, I guess it's almost impossible. Maybe just for me, for other people, maybe it's possible. If you love to stay home, you will not spend a lot of money here because I hate staying home. I hate being at
You're
my
an extrovert.
house. Yeah, I'm super extroverted. So I go out like every morning and I stay outside until the midnight. But if you stay home, you love watching movies, just chilling in your apartment, you're gonna not spend a lot of money.
Just gotta buy Netflix.
Yeah, just watching Netflix and eating ramen. It's super cheap.
Fair enough. Cool.
But it's easy to make money as well in Korea.
Okay, tell me more. What do you mean?
I mean, if you're a student, there are a lot of contests. You can earn money through the contests, and also like there are a lot of influencing networks. You have to make reels, and there are a lot of prizes. And Korean government is like quite generous in giving out money for certain. Just play your part, and you'll get the money.
Really?
Yeah.
You think it's easier to make money here compared to Pakistan?
As a student, yes. As a student, it's way easy, but only if you know Korean. Like it's way harder if you only speak English because they expect foreigners to speak Korean, and most of the influencer activities they want you to do it in Korean or either in your native language.
So you're saying that the US dollar is actually pretty weak right now?
At least
What do you mean by that?
In the US,
Yeah.
inflation is insane.
Talk to me about that.
So our housing prices, grocery prices, it's about double right now as it was maybe 5 years ago. So it's at least everyone I know is living pretty paycheck to paycheck. After rent and groceries, we don't have a ton left over.
Yeah.
So it's just less affordable to live there than it used to be.
I want to be comfortable. How much do I need to earn a month in the US?
For one person, I would say maybe $5,000 a month.
Okay.
Yeah. For
That's
two
great.
people, probably more like 10,000
Double,
a month. Yeah.
How's the cost of living compared to Pakistan?
Oh, compared to Pakistan, it's pretty high. Like if you see the average income of Pakistani people and Korean people, then you would say it's like 5 times more.
Really?
But actually, I guess if you earn money in Korea, it's okay for you to live here. If you earn money not in Korea, if you got money from your own country or your pocket money from parents, it's not enough.
Yeah.
But if you have Korean salary, I guess it's enough, even for renting or for going out.
Are you enjoying Korea?
I'm loving it. I'm sad to leave tomorrow.
Oh.
I know.
All
It's
right.
been amazing though. People are so friendly. Everyone's willing to try to speak English with me. It's been hard, but I'm trying to learn a couple words.
Right on.
But yeah, it's been amazing. I love it here.
Cool. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. Did you enjoy this video? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Sean, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. 저는 다년간 영어 유튜브를 운영하고 사람들에게 영어를 가르쳐 왔습니다. 그러면서 많은 분들이 여행을 목적으로 영어를 공부하고 계신다는 걸 알았어요. 그렇다면 여행 중에 가장 어려운 부분은 무엇일까요? 우선 영어로 주문하는 건 상당히 어렵습니다. 단순히 이걸로 주세요 하면 끝나는 게 아니라 그 뒤에 따라오는 수많은 주문들이 있거든요. 카페, 레스토랑, 바 등에 방문하는 건 여행에서 빠질 수 없는 정말 중요한 부분인데 동시에 영어가 꼭 필요한 곳이기도 합니다. 또한 입국 심사 과정도 상당히 무서울 수 있습니다. 무시무시한 입국 심사관이 여러분을 똑바로 응시하면서 입국을 허락할지 여부를 결정하는데 심지어 모든 대화가 영어로 진행되잖아요. 그래서 준비한 새로운 강의 시리즈 미국인 션의 여행 마스터! 이 강의에서는 여행 중 영어가 필수로 요구되는 가장 일반적인 상황들을 다룹니다. 카페, 레스토랑에서 주문하고 아이스크림을 주문하고 전화 예약을 하고 입국 심사, 공항 상황, 음식 알레르기 등 실제 상황이나 여러 역할극을 통해 자연스럽고 꼭 필요한 표현들을 배워 가실 수 있습니다. 유용한 표현들을 배우는 건 물론이고 실제 상황에서 제가 직접 영어로 주문하는 모습을 보면서 원어민들은 어떻게 주문하고 대답하는지 현장감을 또한 느껴보실 수 있습니다. 제가 막 한국어를 배울 때 식당, 카페, 바, 심지어 택시 기사님과 대화할 때도 미국인 친구들을 위해 자주 통역사 역할을 자처하곤 했는데 그때 언어에 대한 자신감을 갖고 한 나라를 탐험할 수 있다는 게 얼마나 멋진 일인지 몸소 느꼈습니다. 이 강의는 단순히 식당에서 주문하는 법 이상으로 웨이터에게 메뉴 추천을 부탁하는 법이나 입국 심사에서 순조롭게 진행되는 상황뿐만 아니라 추가 심사를 위해 그 무시무시한 세컨더리 룸으로 불려갔을 때 어떻게 대응해야 하는지 여행 시에도 유용하지만 일상에서도 써먹을 수 있는 표현들을 가득 담아 제작했습니다. 여행 영어를 익혀서 여행을 최대치로 즐기고 친구들에게 모티베이션 줄 수 있는 사람이 됩시다. 지금 바로 무료 샘플 강의를 확인해보세요. 그럼 강의에서 만나요. I'm wondering, are there any moments when you're like, I might have to leave Korea. I don't know if I can stay in Korea. I don't know if Korea's for me, but then you changed your mind.
I think it's happened like 5 times just today.
Okay. I was wondering, are there any moments like, is coming to Korea, is that the right choice? Is this what I should do? And then I'm curious what convinced you to continue to pursue it.
In my studies, I heard a lot about the negative points of Korea.
But you decided, you know what? Whatever, we're gonna try anyway.
Yeah, because last year when I visited.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Sean. In this video, I'm here in Seoul and I'm asking foreigners living here, what are some moments where you thought you might have to leave Korea? Maybe for financial reasons, personal reasons, maybe Korea just isn't the right country for me. So times where they almost left Korea but decided to stay here. I'm also asking people who have come here more recently, what are some initial doubts, some objections you had to coming to Korea, and why did you eventually decide to come anyway? Without further ado, let's begin. Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
Okay, so hello, my name is Jennifer. I'm from Sweden and I'm doing great.
Why are you in Korea?
So I'm here as a student. So I'm attending Seoul University, but I'm also doing activities as like a rapper and dancer. So, but mostly for school, but also here for arts. Yeah. So I'm doing double majoring in business administration and media entertainment. I've been here for 3 years now.
Wow, okay. I'm wondering, are there any moments when you're like, I might have to leave Korea. I don't know if I can stay in Korea. I don't know if Korea's for me, but then you changed your mind.
I think it's happened like 5 times just today.
Okay. Tell me anything.
Yeah, I think Korea is a really nice country to be in, especially like as I am an artist. There's so many opportunities here to like work with my crafts and to perform. But at the same time, when it comes to like social connections, I'm not sure if this is a country that I could live in like long term for like 10, 20 years.
Sure.
Because I think I'm very family oriented. So like I want to start a family, like have kids and that kind of stuff. But I don't know if this is the right country to do that in, which is like the main thing I'm considering right now. And also like after graduation, I think it might be hard to find a job as a foreigner. Even though my Korean is quite good, I think there's like other factors that also play into like consideration. So that's like what I'm really considering right now after I graduate. Am I going to stay in Korea and build my career here? But then because of the reasons I just listed, I'm not quite sure if it's like if I want to stay.
Other than that, I guess you're pretty satisfied living here?
I really am. I think I met really amazing people in Korea, so I really like living here. I feel more at home here than I do at home. I guess except for the fact that my family's in here, but I really enjoy living here, and I could see myself being here for like a long time as well.
Living abroad anywhere, it's tough if you're really family oriented.
Yes.
Would it not be enough to just visit Sweden every year on the plane?
I mean, I do that as well, but it goes like quite some time in between. So and when I'm home, like I'm home for like 1-2 months and it feels great. But then the second I come back, I miss my siblings, I miss my parents. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the difference between you and me. It takes like 16 hours to go to the US.
Yeah.
I go there maybe once every 2 years.
Oh.
I talk to my mom on FaceTime and I do miss them. I'm not saying that at all, but I do have like a good thing going in here, a good situation, and yeah, you need your family.
I do need my family, yeah. I have a new single out. It's called Gelato. It's out on all streaming platforms, so please make sure to check it out. Oh yeah, my Instagram is _KJ.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, I'm Louise and I'm from the UK.
What originally brought you to Korea?
I actually did my undergraduate studies in Chinese with Korean studies, and then I was working as a researcher in Korean studies in the UK. So then I got a scholarship to come here, and then I decided to have an adventure while I don't have a mortgage or kids or anything like that. So yeah.
Love that decision.
Yeah.
So how long have you been here now altogether?
It's been around 1 year. I have a 2-year master's program, so this is the start of my 2nd year.
Before coming to Korea, I'm sure you did some research, watched some maybe YouTube videos, looked online. I'm kind of wondering what were, if any, some of your maybe initial objections, initial things you were hesitant about, maybe wondering if Korea was the right place for you?
I think sometimes it's hard for foreigners to penetrate into society in Korea. I think I saw many YouTube videos where people said the same thing. So then I also thought like maybe that will be hard for me because I think I like feeling like I belong.
Right.
So,
How important is that for you? Is that very important?
Pretty important, but also I think you can have good self-development when you have to like rely on yourself as well. So, you know. I'm also vegetarian, so that was worrying because I know Koreans like love Korean barbecue and meat and everything, and my experience coming here is also that every place has meat and they're like a bit confused if I ask like why would you want to have X thing without meat or something like that. But you have to really research in order to be a vegetarian in Korea, and you can't in Korea you can't just go out any place and try to eat something somewhere.
In spite of this kind of research, you came anyway. Were those valid things to worry about?
I feel like integration into society is less worrying if you're a student. There's always something that you can like grab onto a lot, and there's like more ways to meet people if you're a student. Like I'm also a dancer, like I do dance as my hobby, so
Cool.
actually I managed to meet a lot of Korean people through doing dance and talking with like dance teachers in Korean and stuff like that.
You'll be
there's
fine.
Definitely some way.
You'll be
right?
fine.
Yeah. So there's always some way, and like this kind of hobby, I think some people do sports as well, like clubs, that can also help you to integrate. You have to be like outgoing person, I think, maybe to help you, but otherwise it's definitely possible. And Shincheon is okay for vegetarian places also.
Great. Now you've been here for a year. Have there been any moments throughout your year here that you were like, I don't know if Korea is right for me. I don't know if I can continue to stay here, live here, maybe work here. But despite that, you're like, I'm going to keep going.
I think the weather is hard in Korea, especially because I'm British. In Britain, we have like fairly mild weather. We don't have like super hot summer or super cold winter. So this thing I think is hard. And I actually went home in the winter this year. But if I didn't, and this year I might stay here, I think that's something that's like I'm worried about, like to be alone, because I live alone. So like to be alone, and then there's no university because it's the winter break, and then, you know, it's extremely cold outside. So I feel like that's actually very intense.
You didn't expect that, huh? Insanely cold, insanely hot.
Right, and just in the middle it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
the spring is so nice, and the autumn is gonna be beautiful, and then
Can't wait. The rainy season too.
Right. I mean, I am British though, but yeah, we don't have monsoon. Yeah.
Right.
Now I feel like, I know what's going on. I know what everything is. I know what I like to do. So yeah.
Made a good choice?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, cool. Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Morgan. I'm from Miami, Florida.
What brings you to Korea?
I'm doing actually a study abroad in Yonsei University. My major is computer science, but I'm mostly just taking like cultural classes while I'm here.
Why come to Korea?
When I was looking for a study abroad, I was kind of more focused in Asia and stuff like that. And my options were Korea or Japan, and then I kind of chose Korea because I think here it's a lot more normal for people to speak English. So it's a more comfortable environment for me to be in. Looking at that, I didn't really know any Korean coming here, so I chose Korea because of that.
Okay, so you heard it's like more English speaking friendly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's like one of the main reasons why I came here.
That's like the reputation of Seoul, maybe.
Yeah.
You're doing your research, you're listening to people, you're looking on YouTube. Anything that made you like hesitant? I don't know if Korea is right for me. Was there anything like that?
Before I had to come here, I had to do some research about Korea and like look at the state of it. And I saw that in Korea, the job market and everything is super, super competitive.
Yeah.
So I read in that like people had to take multiple jobs just to get by. And they're taking like some awkward side gigs and stuff like that. So the job market's very competitive. The pay is not a lot. And I'm not just going for a study abroad. I'm also maybe considering like other places I could live in the world for a bit. In Korea, especially for my major, which is computer science, it's super, super competitive to get anything, especially as a foreigner. So
yeah.
I guess that made it more difficult for me to choose Korea, but at the end of the day, it's still a great learning experience for me to come here.
Seems a bit saturated.
Very, yeah. And it's so competitive here too, like the schooling and everything. I've heard like just getting from high school to like college is like super, super competitive. Kids are always stressed out, so.
And Koreans are really smart too, so it's like,
yeah,
not just any competition, it's like high level competition.
Yeah. Just like comparing my knowledge in computer science to some of the kids I met here, like they're already leagues beyond what I know, and we're just the same age. And also they had to go to like the military, so it's pretty intimidating.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Eva or Eva. I come from Germany.
What brings you to Korea?
An exchange here actually for my studies.
What do you study?
I'm studying Korean actually, so Korean studies at home and also here. So the semester is mandatory for me at my studies, so that's why I'm here.
You're studying Korean in Germany?
Yeah.
I was wondering, are there any moments like, is coming to Korea, is that the right choice? Is this what I should do? And then I'm curious what convinced you to continue to pursue it?
In my studies, I heard a lot about the negative points of Korea, like the working culture and like the patriarchy is a lot worse here than it is in European countries, even though it is still bad in European countries.
Yeah, and
so,
this is just what you heard?
Yeah, exactly.
From where? From friends? From online? From YouTube? Or
from my professors. Like we talk a lot about these kind of themes too.
So you were worried about this stuff?
Yeah.
But you decided, you know what? Whatever, we're gonna try anyway.
Yeah, because last year when I visited, even though like I knew there are a lot of negative things, I still enjoyed like being here and experiencing the culture and just everything basically.
Yeah.
And Korean people are very nice, so.
Yeah. So maybe what you heard, what you were afraid of, maybe doesn't really match to reality, or?
I think it still matches to reality, but like it's reality everywhere. Like
it's not just Korea.
No, it's not just Korea, so that's why I still went here. It doesn't
take away.
It's so hard sometimes. Yeah,
it's okay.
Take away from my interest in the language. So
sure.
Yeah.
Your English is great, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of like watching a movie. Let me explain. Your friend goes to the movie theater, watches the movie. Hey, I loved it because of this, and this, and this, and they spoil it. And it kind of influences your opinion when you watch the movie too. Do you almost wish that you didn't get that influence of the things to be careful of about Korea, that you could kind of come here and experience it completely fresh?
No, I don't think so. Like, I think it's important to like know about the country before you go to the country and also know about positive and negative things. I think it's okay to like know some stuff before coming here, even though like it obviously influences my opinion of Korea in some kind of way, but I still then get to experience it and make my own opinion of it.
Right, that's important.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Bram and I'm from the Netherlands.
What brings you to Korea?
I study here at the Seoul National University.
Why come here? You could have gone anywhere in the world. Everybody asks you this question, and now I'm asking you.
Yeah, now it's just to kind of push my limits. I've never been to Asia before. I've known Europe my entire life. America is kind of similar to Europe, and I just wanted something totally different.
What is like the image of Korea in the Netherlands?
Very kind, bit hold back, introvert, and not as direct as we are. Kind of that's the biggest, and good food, fried chicken and karaoke.
Cool. This is what you've heard about Koreans in Korea.
That's what I heard. I just want to go to a wealthy Asian country, like Japan or Korea. That's how I got to Korea.
But Korea won.
Korea won, yeah. They definitely did.
You mentioned that your friends lived here and recommended going to live in Sinchon, right?
Yeah.
What else did they kind of tell you about, maybe warn you about, maybe inform you about Korea?
We know as Dutch people that we are sometimes too direct. We don't do a hierarchy, it's all same level. Normally, like after lectures, we just drink in the pub with our lecturers and professors.
Oh wow.
And that's not a thing here. So also correcting the professor when he's wrong, well, you can't really do it here. While it's acceptable in the Netherlands, and they're open for discussion. And that's one thing that was like really recommended. Don't correct people when they are wrong and they're kind of in this country above you. Well, we don't see it as above. But
was that a little intimidating when you heard about that, or you didn't really mind?
No, I didn't mind.
Yeah.
I'll be more silent, I don't know. Then didn't really mind.
You're a man that fears nothing.
Not professors.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Zimri. I'm from California, Sacramento, America.
What brings you to Korea?
A lot of things brought me to Korea. Music, I've been so passionate about since as long as I can remember. I've heard of K-pop in like high school, and so I decided to take a peep at what it was, and my whole world was turned upside down instantly.
K-pop just grabbed you.
It did, because I thought that was so beautiful, because it comes from a place outside of America, a place I wouldn't really expect to make something so genuine and so great, and that was really eye-opening for me.
So K-pop grabs you, you eventually come to Korea.
Yes.
How is it living here?
It's quite astounding on all levels, everything about Korea. But the thing that has captivated me most though here is just genuinely just the amount of love people have in their hearts. People's hearts are so big, they're so warm. Korea, like I was saying, it's not all just glitz and glam, it's not all highs. It has high highs but low lows. That's where I think, what really makes something beautiful is the struggle, the things that you go through. That's what builds character, that's what builds resilience. And Korea, there's so much less than ideal circumstances.
What struggles are you talking about?
Education. America heavily emphasizes education too, right?
We have really good universities.
Exactly, and they're renowned worldwide, globally. But in comparison, America, it's a bit more laid back, At least in my experience, if you didn't want to go to college, if you didn't want to go to university, if you didn't want to go to school, parents would be upset, but it's not like you're cooked, It's not like it's over for you. But in Korea, that is like the thing people push on their kids. It's education, and they work so hard. There is so much pressure. It's just study, work. They have 10, 12-hour days in school, because they go to school, they have homework, they study, they go to hagwons, more studying, tutors, all of that. I don't know how I would be able to
cope under that pressure.
Exactly, yeah, because I come from a place that's more laid back, that's allowing me to be...
Take your time to explore what you want.
Exactly. I feel like I've been able to learn more about myself because of that. I didn't have the pressure. I just basically had all the free time in the world. And, It wasn't like anybody was cracking down on me, that I was able to just really learn about myself and learn about the world in an unfiltered way too. Korea is just kind of like a paradox, because it can be very superficial, very surface level. Like perfectionism, lookism, those things are huge here. But also, it's just a paradox because people here still have so much capacity for love and empathy, and the people, yes, they're still so warm because of that. It's quite unfathomable to me. I don't know if I will ever be able to wrap my head around it.
So it sounds like for you, it's like a combination of music, fascinating culture in Korea, the K-pop industry and K-pop music. It gives you purpose here in Korea.
Exactly.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Shannon. I'm from Germany.
What brings you to Korea?
I am here to study at Yonsei University and to eat lots of Korean food and play at PC Bang.
Top 3 Korean food.
I really love tteokbokki. I love mandukguksu and I love bulgogi.
Cool. And you play at the PC Bang.
Yes, I really love PC Bang because I don't have a computer at home. Yeah.
What game?
Valorant.
Valorant. Good choice. I love Valorant. What keeps you coming back to Korea?
The food, PC Bang, the vibe, and meeting new people every time I'm here is like really good.
Is it easier to do these kinds of things compared to Germany?
I think I can do that in Germany too, but it's easier for me in another country because everyone is like kind of new from the other foreigners here, so it's like easier to connect for me, and there are not many foreigners in my city, so.
Okay, so do you think that it's easier to meet foreigners as a foreigner than to be in Germany and to meet foreigners as a German?
It's easier here because many students are from abroad at Yonsei, so it's easy to connect. Like I'm studying to become a primary school teacher, so I was thinking of becoming a teacher in Korea, but I'm not sure if I will do it.
Why?
I will have to master learning the language first to feel confident enough that I can live here for a longer time.
Yeah.
I hope I will be able to study the language and then I want to be a teacher here.
So that is the goal.
Or
is it the hope?
I think it's the hope.
Okay.
Goal and hope.
Cool. It seems like you're really enjoying your time here.
When I was going out with friends yesterday evening, they were like really scared of like walking in the dark, and I feel like in Korea it's like for me really safe place to be alone and walk alone. So I think that's something I also really like about Korea. I feel safe going around, especially as a woman.
More than Germany?
I mean, in Germany it's not that bad too. But like they were from America, so maybe that's why they were more scared. But I feel like really safe here, and that's what I like about Korea too.
You think maybe that's why a lot of young women these days are coming to Korea? Is that a big reason? It's safe here?
It's safe, but I think also like K-pop and K-drama are like pushing.
It's attracting a lot of people.
Yeah, it's attracting a lot of people to come here. Also makeup and skincare, there's stuff like really cheap here. So I think many people want to go and experience Korea for a bit.
Makes a lot of sense. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Did you enjoy this video? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Sean, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. So in this video, we're here in the streets of Hongdae and we're asking foreigners living here and traveling here about Konglish. I came up with a list of Konglish words and they're just gonna guess what they think they actually mean in English. This was a very fun video, and if you're studying English, I think this video will be very helpful for you because it shows you how to actually say the Konglish words in natural English. Without further ado, let's begin. Hey guys, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, I'm Reina from America.
Yura from Iran.
What brings you to Korea?
I am a student at Konglish University.
I'm a student at Bucheon University.
And how long have you been here now?
It'll be almost 3 years.
Yeah, same thing, almost 3 years.
Okay, so maybe you guys speak a little Korean, or maybe speak some Korean, or speak well.
Well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You guys know Konglish. It's not like internet. It's not like banana. It's words that sound English but have a completely different meaning. Like fighting. Fighting? What are you guys? No, fighting, right? So I'll just give you a list and tell me what the meaning is in English. Menu. This menu is delicious. This is a good menu.
The dish, like the dish itself.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yes, like this is a really good dish.
This menu is so good.
Oh, 인기 menu.
Yeah,
right.
like 추천.
추천 menu. Or like 세트 menu.
세트 메뉴도 있죠.
Yeah. 있어요. 예.
That one just automatically came from my mouth.
Yeah. 이미지 트레이닝.
Is it like photoshopping your pictures?
No.
Okay, training is training, right? Okay, but like imagery is more like what people think of you. It's same like image in English. Maybe there is like the good image of you.
See, that's really interesting because in Korean it's like be careful of your image, right?
Right.
이미지 안 좋아, right? Or you could say like something like that, but like image training is actually like visualization. It means you're just visualizing.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So like you're gonna shoot the basketball, shoot the soccer ball.
Like manifesting. Like
Kind of like that. And you're visualizing
That's
your
nice.
outcome. Yeah, mind control.
Isn't it gonna be mind control, like self-conscious?
Not self-conscious.
Self-restraining yourself. Like, say you want to have some cake, but you're on the diet.
That's exactly it.
Oh, that's nice.
Good job. Self-control.
Self-control.
Mind control. But when we say mind control in English, it's completely different, yeah? It's like, I'm gonna make you my puppet.
Exactly, that also came to my mind because it's like English. But
Kitchen towel.
okay, of course it's not gonna be just a kitchen towel. It's not gonna be a towel in the kitchen. So I've never heard of that though.
Is this talking about like an object or like a physical object, or more so just like a concept?
No more visualization. Physical object. You can buy this. It's useful. Use it with your hand.
Is it like someone that is like too easy to just like go out or like hang out? You can just call them anytime and they just go, they're just like a kitchen towel.
I love that
I
guess.
just imagined the whole thing myself.
I love that guess.
made the whole thing
But no. It just means like a paper towel. Like a towel you use the thicker ones.
A towel.
Yeah, that is used in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, you know.
I never heard
So we say
that.
paper towel. Complex.
I know this one. It's like an insecurity.
Bang! Insecurity. You're self-conscious about this. Yeah, good job. Yeah. Yeah, so we would say insecurity is a great word. Self-conscious. If we say complex, what would that kind of mean in English?
When I think of complex, I think of like a complex situation, difficult situation.
Yeah, well, sure. Complex has many meanings. It could be an adjective like, this is a very complex problem, a building complex, a psychological complex.
Right.
I think for the most part in English, we would use it like, getting diagnosed by a psychologist. I think he has a complex with his parents or with donuts or something. But like you said, an insecurity. So it's like, I'm kind of insecure about my big nose.
Right.
But we wouldn't really say, I have a complex about my big nose. You might say that. I think Americans would understand that though, yeah?
Yeah. I think they'd understand, but they just kind of think maybe you were born in a different country, like, or something.
So not natural.
It's not natural.
There you go. Yeah. Goggle.
Godly.
Goggle.
Godly.
Goggle.
Goggle.
What was that? Dog. Cat. Dog. Cat.
Like in English, we say you're wearing like rose-colored glasses. Is it the same kind of situation? But maybe like you're wearing goggles, so you're not seeing a situation for what it is.
So you're thinking it's like a goggle.
Yeah.
Like a sports goggle, just like something you can wear.
Well, now I'm scared that it's not.
It is not. It's like you're gargling mouthwash. Mouthwash. That's all it is. It's actually a noun, mouthwash. It's called goggle. Wannabe.
In English, we have like you're such a wannabe. Like is it the same kind of a deal? It has like a negative connotation.
Sure, it's negative. It is a positive thing in Korean.
Like I want to be somebody.
Kind of, yeah, like a role model. Like you're my idol. I want to be just like them. That's my wannabe. That's my role model. Yeah.
What? Oh
That's interesting Konglish, right?
Yeah, I would feel bad saying that. Even if I say it like in a Korean conversation, I think I would feel bad.
Right, because it's super negative in
Yeah.
English. You're trying too hard. You're fake. Just be yourself. Stop being a wannabe. You know?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about Konglish? Any impressions of today's list? And
It's so interesting to see how like a different country takes the English words and how they create their own meanings to it. It's kind of fun to learn.
Yeah, for me, I've been studying Korean for more than 4 or 5 years, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I didn't know most of them, so yeah, that was fun. I learned something new.
And you said you're from Iran, yeah?
Yeah, I'm from Iran.
I gotta ask though, your English is really good. Like,
Oh no.
did you grow up in 2 different countries or?
Oh no. My father always asked me to go to English Institute since I was really young. So I started actually teaching English before I was graduated from high school.
Wow.
Yeah, that's maybe why. I'm thankful to my father. I'm grateful. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was a great investment.
Thank you though.
See you later.
See you.
Hey guys, how's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from England.
Yeah, from England.
What are you doing in Korea?
I'm teaching English, so
Cool.
yeah.
Now I'm visiting her because she's teaching English for this year, so I'm just over here visiting at the moment. So yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a list. You just tell me what you think it means.
Okay.
Okay. Appeal. Appeal.
Appeal. just like appealing to someone.
That's really strange. I don't know.
The only other thing I can think of is like a pill, like we're in Hongdae, so no, I'm joking. I don't know, either like appeal, like something appealing to you, or like a banana peel.
appealing, probably like something that's nice.
So appeal just means like to show someone your charm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna show you my charm. Charm them.
Yeah.
Charm them. Okay. One room.
Sounds like one room. To be fair, so I don't know whether it is like for like I don't know hostels, like that sort of thing, or hotel. One room.
That's strange because you normally go to a hotel and you get one room anyway. You don't get
Well, yeah.
One room apartment.
Right, okay, that makes
yeah.
sense. Yeah, because like houses you have different rooms, don't you?
Because you can have like a two room.
Yeah, right, I get
well,
that.
it'd be like what mine is.
Yeah,
One room.
like
yeah.
Image training.
Like digital media? That sort? No. Oh.
Image. That's a good guess actually. Image training.
Interesting, yeah.
Oh, is it like PT? So like bodybuilding for your image, your own image?
Nope.
No. Okay, that's
no.
You guys are creative. I like it.
I was thinking caricature.
I'll tell you. You want me to tell you?
Go on, yeah.
Mental visualization practice, like visualizing like something you want to go well.
Okay.
Visualization.
Yeah, visualization.
I'm gonna live in a mansion with a Rolls Royce car and make this amount of money. You're writing it on paper and you're like visualizing.
Yep, I've had that before. I've had that dream.
Visual.
Visual.
I can give you a hint too. Oh yeah.
I think this is one that's used with idols, isn't it? Idols, and if you're a visual, you look visually like appealing. You look nice. So I know I love Stray Kids, and literally like Hyunjin is the visual of Stray Kids.
You got it. Yeah.
Told you I come in handy.
Yeah, that's a good one. See, you did have some advantage from living here. You can say, oh, her visual is good.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
She looks good. Her appearance is good. Wannabe.
Somebody's maybe trying a bit too hard to impress people.
That's what it means in English. But in
So-
Korean, wannabe.
Wannabe.
So in English, it's a negative thing, right?
Yeah.
You're trying too hard. You're just a wannabe Gordon Ramsay. You're
Yeah,
just a wannabe Jennie from Blackpink, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Korean, it just means like role model.
Oh, okay.
She's my wannabe.
Oh.
I want to be like her.
Everything like we have is so negative. Here's a lot more positive spin on things.
Black company.
Black company.
Black company.
Is it
It's
like
like bad company.
it's either that or I think like do you know when you say like you've got a black tie kind of thing and it's like oh it's quite corporate and
Oh,
it's
is it like
very
bodyguard kind of like company?
I
With
don't
suit and tie.
maybe
Maybe. We just gone completely off topic here. Yeah.
people who like work in a big job in an office and
Executive.
yeah
So you kind of touched upon it when you said, did you say bad company to begin with?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's like a toxic
Right, it
company.
is. Right, okay. Yeah.
Like they're overworking people, underpaying them, they're treating the intern like garbage. Toxic company, toxic work culture.
yeah
Yeah.
Black market's another one. It's like a bit I
Like
think,
dodgy.
a bit dodgy,
Yeah.
a bit uneasy.
Yeah,
being-
black market, that's a great one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's probably the closest thing we have.
Right.
Blackmail.
What do you- Blackmail. Blackmail is another
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
Blackmail.
What do you guys think about Konglish? Like, what are your impressions? What do you think?
I don't know. Things seem a lot more kind of straightforward. I think we're trying to think too deep into it, but actually it's quite makes sense. You think about it, yeah.
Matter of fact.
Yeah, very much
yeah.
like saying what it
But
is on the
I
tin.
feel like that's like Korean culture though. They are very matter of fact. They'll tell you what it is. They'll tell you if they don't like you, they'll tell you. Do you know what I mean? Very blunt and I prefer that than have someone dancing around you, tiptoeing around you.
Cool. So you think that culture is kind of reflected in the language, in particular Konglish?
Yeah.
It's very just like straightforward.
Yeah, it's just to the point.
I wanna be like this person.
Yeah.
It's kind of positive, that is, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, even though it is very straight to the point and very blunt, it is still very positive. Now when my kids say things at school, I'll be like, oh my gosh, now I know what you're saying.
There you go. See you later. Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Marvin, I'm from Germany.
What brings you to Korea?
I'm just visiting friends and having fun.
So I'll give you some words, just guess what you think they mean.
Okay.
Set menu.
Oh.
Can I have the set menu?
This is like the menu card, right?
No.
No? Okay.
Set menu means like the combo. The burger with fries and a drink. This is the set.
Exactly right.
Set the menu.
Probably. Okay, I'm thinking too much. Yeah.
No worries. Yeah.
I'm bad at this.
Mind control.
Yeah, okay, that's like mind controlling, right? Manipulating somebody?
Nope.
Mind control, no?
No.
I'm not sure then.
Okay, it means mental discipline or self-control. Mind
Yeah,
control.
Yourself. Crazy. Like Koreans say this?
Yeah, this is an expression that Koreans use.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so you understand what I'm saying now when I say Konglish,
Yeah,
right? It's a
yeah.
little. It's like not. It's a little different,
Yeah.
you know.
After hearing it the first time, you get it. You get it.
They make sense, right?
Yeah, they make sense.
Pinil.
Pineal?
Pinil.
Pencil? No.
No.
Right. Pineal.
You want a hint?
Yeah.
Can I have a pinil bag, please?
Plastic bag.
Plastic bag. Good job. Vinyl.
Vinyl is like the stuff, like big like this, are made out of where you
Yeah.
can play music with. That's your.
Right. That's what a vinyl is
Yeah,
when we
but-
say it in English. A vinyl record.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So ibrit.
Yeah, exactly.
Bund.
James Bond.
Oh, okay, it's like a group of something. Like I'm not sure. Sorry.
It's all right. Glue.
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 Crazy. Yeah, okay.
You're bonding things together.
bonding.
Yeah.
Okay. Out.
That's cool, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Goggle.
Again?
Goggle.
Like glasses?
Gargle.
Goggle. Drinking? Like goggle? No, again. I'm not sure again.
Mouthwash. Gargle.
Okay, yeah. Goggling mouthwash. Yeah.
What do you think of Konglish when you hear it?
It's cool that you can kind of pick up on things now that you think about it. So I should listen more when people speak Korean. Maybe I like pick up on words and like, they're talking about like toxic companies.
Yeah. It could be dangerous though for people learning English who are Korean because they might assume, oh, I'm working at a black company. But that could mean something very different in English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, true.
Right. So it could be confusing for them, but
Yeah, that's language, right?
that's life.
Yeah, that's life.
I appreciate you talking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a great
Fun.
day.
Bye bye.
Hey guys, how's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from Argentina. Yeah, I'm from Ukraine.
Cool. How long have you been in Korea?
4 years. Yeah, like 5.5.
5.5. Oh, Sunbae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, my sonbae from school. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so what brings you guys here? What are you doing in Korea?
Just graduated from Korea University.
Awesome.
I graduated a year ago and wanted to go home, but then the war happened, so now I'm just working here.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to leave me.
That's the real reason, right? Your best friend.
Yeah. She just married. Oh,
You just got married?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations. Is he from Korea?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did it for the papers.
Uh-oh. She's joking, right? Yeah.
Partly.
Partly. Okay. Deshi.
I've never heard of it before.
I want to go and get her number. I want to just dash and go.
Ah, Deshi. Yeah. I was thinking more of like a sports context.
Yeah.
Like dash.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But I never heard it.
How would you say that in English?
Hit on someone?
I think it's a great one. Hit on someone. Visual.
What?
Visual.
Visual.
Like
The most like handsome or pretty person in the group.
Yeah.
Also, someone who has like, who's really attractive, you can say they have high visual.
Visual like a 좋아.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Interesting, right? How would you say that like in English?
Face card.
Oh yeah.
Face card.
Yeah.
I never heard that. Is that like a new slang or something?
Yeah.
Face card.
They
Huh.
have face card, you know?
Face
Like-
card never declines.
Yeah, something
Face
like that.
Interesting. Wow.
But that's a very recent one. Maybe just hot.
Hot. Pretty. Handsome. Goggle.
Oh, the mouthwash.
Yeah. Okay. Mouthwash. Yeah. You guys use goggle a lot
Yeah. I think I didn't
after you
know.
brush your teeth?
I got it from my husband.
Yeah. Okay. He uses. It's a clean man.
Yeah.
Pokeball.
Pocket what? Like what?
Pokeball.
It's like a poke bowl, like the food. No?
Pokeball.
No? I don't know.
From the Pokemon.
Pokemon ball. Go.
Isn't it? It's the only thing I can think
Yeah.
Pool. Billiards.
What?
Pokeball. Pokeball.
Really? But like in what sense?
Let's go play some pokeball.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Is it like taku?
Taku is ping pong.
Ah, yeah.
And Tangu is also similar, but Tangu is a Korean game with no holes.
Alright.
Pokeball is the Western one with the 6 holes. Black company.
Oh, somewhere you don't want to work.
Then isn't it? I thought it was.
What do you
a
think?
company that does tax evasion. I don't know. You know, like say black for like blacklist.
Right.
So it's like a company that if you work there, it's probably gonna be shit, and like everyone knows that.
Bang, you got it. It's like a company that's toxic. Toxic work culture, they just treat you bad. Overwork with no pay.
Isn't that most Korean companies?
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know. There's some good ones.
In our experience and my friend's experience.
Are you working in a company?
Yeah.
Is it a black company?
I don't know. I think
You don't have to
it's
say the
better.
company.
It's better than my previous one.
Okay.
But my other colleague who never worked in another company says, like, keeps complaining about it. She's European, so compared to that, to the conditions you get in Europe, like the paid holidays, the shorter working hours and everything, like it's much worse. But
That's what your coworker said.
yeah.
What do you guys think about Konglish?
I think it's fun. Sometimes it's confusing, but then it makes you think of the word in a different way. It's just a new way to use it.
Right.
Sometimes I'm kind of mad at it though. Like there are some things that just don't make sense, and I'm like, why do you say it like that? But then I just
Do you have an example?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Oh, one. Like, you know, those like Korean style buildings, like usually 3-4 floors, but they call mansion. Like it's the red brick ones, like the old ones, like very classic Korean
Mansion.
style.
Oh.
Yeah, they call it mansion. And when I first heard it, I was like, oh, you live in a mansion, like in a huge, like rich people building. But then you come and it's actually that. I don't know why they use it as a mansion.
Yeah, just building vocabulary is really confusing here in Korea. The same thing with villa or
Oh, yeah.
opistel,
One loom.
or like 아파트, like
It's confusing sometimes.
yeah.
All right, guys. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys, how's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from Belarus.
I'm from Russia.
Belarus.
What are you guys doing in Korea? I'm curious.
I'm a model.
Model.
I'm a model.
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 Model. Okay. One loom. One loom. Or one room. What do you think it means?
Solo apartment.
Yeah, one room apartment.
Yeah. Really?
Exactly. Really?
Oh.
Yeah. 비닐. Can I have a 비닐 bag, please?
Plastic bag.
Plastic bag.
Really?
Yeah. Because it comes from vinyl, which is the material. 비닐. We say plastic, yeah. Pocketball. It's a game. Pocketball. Well, I want to play some pocketball. Pocketball.
Is it computer game?
Not a computer game, no.
Yo-yo.
Nope. Interesting though, but no. It's pool or billiards. Like,
White pockets.
there's balls and there's what, 6 pockets? So you can get the ball in the pocket. Yeah. Interesting, right?
Yeah, very.
오므라이스. Okay.
Omelette?
Omelet.
Omelette?
Omelet rice.
I
Yeah.
know. It's like omelette and you just
Yes.
and
Yeah.
the rice. Yeah.
It's very popular in Japan.
Yeah.
But it's also popular in Korea too.
Yeah, I love it.
Like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to try it.
Yes, with rice underneath. You can see.
Yeah.
So omelet rice. They just say 오므라이스.
Rice.
Yeah. What do you think about Konglish?
It's so.
It's interesting.
It's, yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting. It's very cool. Like
Yeah.
they change some words in English and do it in Korean.
Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Paka.
Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. Did you enjoy it? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Sean, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.